Humans are creatures of habits. What do I mean by that? We are habitual beings because we've been programmed to do things in our life. From our birth, we've been programmed how to walk, how to eat, how to do things, and we just quite good in that. We can create anything in our life through those habits if we build really good habits, and we can really live a good and fulfilling life if we have good life supporting habits. And I'm going to cover that a bit later. What do I mean by that? But let's just take an example here. But washing our teeth, we didn't know why is it good to wash our teeth, and we may be even rejecting that as we've been a child. But as we've been told many times and been helped how to do that, we learn that. We learn that on our subconscious level, that it become our habit, and we just do that. Sometimes we don't even know why we're doing that. Let's just dive down a little bit further into that. Why we're doing actually habits like that, and what are good and bad habits. And I would like to make a distinction here about life. Life has two parts. It has one side, which is a growth side of the life, and the other side is the decay side. When it all comes, everything is emerged, comes from life, from Mother Earth, and wants to grow, wants to thrive. But when it finishes its cycle, it just decays and it goes back to nature, where it was coming from back to Mother Earth. So coming back to your teeth, you're washing your teeth. You've been learned, you've been taught, creating this habit, washing your teeth. But why are you washing your teeth? Of course, you're washing your teeth because you want to keep them healthy for longer time. Now you know that. Before, maybe when you were a child, you didn't really know. It's like, and it took your parents weeks and months to help you, to guide you, and you learn that because they've been learning, they've been doing that, and you get this habit of doing that. Of course, if your parents wasn't aware of that and they didn't wash wash their teeth, or they didn't wash their teeth as frequently, you just learn that and you said it's like, okay, it's not that important. But when it comes down that you have problems with your teeth and you visiting the dentist maybe more often than other families or other kids does, because they learned actually a good habit. Washing your teeth is great because it removes all that bad bacteria, which, believe or not, it's not supporting your teeth from the perspective of the growth cycle. If you want to keep something for longer, you have to look after it. It's even with your house. If you don't tidy your house, it will be a mess. So you know what I mean. And your teeth, washing your teeth, is removing that bacteria, which, you know, the remaining food, not the bad bacteria, it's the remaining food. Because if you don't remove the remaining food after you eat, all these bacteria start to develop, because they support the not the decay cycle. Let's say they breaking those food in smaller particles, and more they develop, more they there. Especially if you're eating sugary food, they can eat your teeth and creating cavities, destroying your teeth. So you know that it's like it's good. It's a good habit to wash your teeth, right? But in our life, and especially I'm not I cover this more in another video about stress and what's creating stress in our life. But here is like creating these habits, really great thing, good habits, which supports life on the growth cycle of life. And obviously, you know, washing your teeth is supporting the growth cycle. More you do, more you know about your habits consciously, you start to create a life where you are controlling your habits. But takes time. Developing habits takes time, and I know that many of you tried to create new habits, how to balance, how to fulfill your life, your health, your family, your financial freedom. All of these things are habits, what we either learned or didn't learn. Learning these things, it's the mastery of life, creating good habits, supporting habits. If you don't know how to build, how to create these habits, if you didn't know, if you didn't have the parents, who were aware of these things about health with our teeth, we didn't learn that. And we have issues with our teeth. If we've been taught about these things, we have a much better chance to have good teeth in our life, in our physical body. So all these knowings, and have you been thought about your health? What supports your health from the base? Did you try to get into that? Did you try to develop these good habits? And most of the times, even if we tried, we fail. We fail. Why we fail? Because we don't really have that supporting group, the supporting energy around us, knowing that why is it good to have a good health? Why is it good to have a good relationship with money? Why is it good to have good relationships in our life, with our family, with our friends, and with ourselves, most importantly? Knowing that. If you want to know more about these things, if you want to really create habits, lasting habits, not just falling back, you need to know why. And I would like to help you on that. I run a 6 months coaching program that will take you down to the root cause of why you cannot create good habits. And in general, you will find that what's holding you back to build habits which last long, which will last for lifetime, and will support the growth cycle of your life instead of the decay cycle. Because you will find out that life either grows or decays. Which side you want to be? The growth cycle or growth side, or the decay? Because we all have habits, and some of the habits supports the decay cycle. Some of them supports the growth cycle. And I don't need to explain, I don't need to bring up what are the habits, what you have in your life. You just need to close your eyes and ask, what are the habits that doesn't support the growth cycle of your life? And you will know that you feel that. That feeling will guide you to create new habits. And more you connect to those habits, more you will be able to grow. But again, finding that it takes time, it takes constant effort, and someone or a group who's supporting you to build those habits, like you've been in that supporting environment with your family, with your parents, and you learned how to brush your teeth. This is what I can offer over a 6 months program that will guide you, take care of you, how to build those habits, those good habits, life supporting habits that will give you joy, freedom, and more balance in your life than anything else that you imagined. So join for this 6 months program. Click on the link around this video or send me a text or message, and I can help you. I can talk you through more of the details, what you can get joining to this program. Thank you, and enjoy your life and create new habits.